And are you getting over Barossa wines?
Have you ever tried the wine from Snowy Mountain?
We have the 2021 Hither and Shiraz from McLaren Vale.
And I have 2017 McWilliams Chardonnay for you. The cool thing about this wine that it is from Tumbarrumba, which is one of the coldest regions in New South Wales, is just on the slopes of the Snowy Mountains. So the factors of the raising fruits are very challenging, as well as like the raising the fruit itself for the wine making process. I believe like this wine is gonna have like a very nice characters, like such as like a little bit of zesty, lemon balm characters, as well as like the almond meal and the brioche characters, but it's gonna be like super well balanced, like with a really crisp acidity to it. Let's give it a go.
Thank you. It's gorgeous wine.
I love it.
Yeah, really nice and rich, beautiful citrus characteristics. The malolactic conversion gives a nice sort of creamy mouthfeel to the wine. Lovely oak.
Yeah, it's really nice. And it's not like super rich, so like it's not like if you're not really into like big barry Chardonnay, I feel like it will be something nice for you to try. Would you like to talk about your wine?
Yes. Thank you. All right, so this is a wine from McLaren Vale. McLaren Vale is just an hour south of Adelaide. It's in between the beautiful St. Vincent Gulf as well as the Adelaide Hills to the east. A really nice sort of dark fruited profile, lots of blue and purple fruits and purple flowers, as opposed to the dark fruits and spice that you get maybe up in Barossa. Yeah, very floral on the nose. Yeah, really nice and rich like a Barossa, but again, really nice and floral characteristics. And a lovely freshness that you don't typically get with the wine regions. Yeah, really lovely wine. It's a wine that I probably pair with a nice steak. What would you say, Christina?
Yeah, you're right. Like so, like it's quite similar to Barossa, but I feel like the tannins are a bit like more smoother. So like it's like again, like if you're not very into like Barossa style wine or you wanted something like different to try, like that's probably going to be a good option. You can definitely go for like a bottle of it and like be fresh in the morning. So you shouldn't be worried about that.
Another reason I like this wine is because of the farming that's involved. They're a carbon neutral winery, trying to be carbon negative. So they're really doing a lot of good things to the soils to really bring out the beautiful flavours in the wine, but also to help the environment, which is really important in these warm regions.
I also forgot to mention like the fun fact about McWilliams Winery. They actually have their cellar door designed to look like a wine barrel, which is quite cool. Like you just go in the middle of nowhere, there's like a giant wine barrel, and after like a couple of years, like it's been closed and it's finally reopened, so like it's really cool thing to visit. My personal favorite was obviously Chardonnay, just because like I'm more of the white wine drinker. Also, I feel like it's just like a very nice, elegant style of the Chardonnay. Kind of reminds me of the old rose Chardonnay, and I feel like it's gonna be paired really well for like a chicken dish or maybe something like with a lot of cream in it, but also like it can go really nicely by itself. I would also probably recommend to try to not chill it, because I feel like it has like enough potential like to be drunk warm and by itself. So either way, what about you, Tom?
My pick would have to be the Shiraz. I think a really nice hearty Shiraz goes really lovely, especially in the cool weather that we're having at the moment. And I think I'm going to take the rest of this bottle and have it with my roast beef this evening. So if you'd like to try these wines, you can find them on our website, thewinecollective.com.au.